Hello. Welcome to my channel. Today we'll be looking at how to bake a plain cake. Inside this pan, we have butter and sugar. Our measurement goes we have sugar 250 grams and butter 400 grams. Yes, you want to give that a good mix. We are mixing it with our mixer. If you look at the consistency in the very beginning, you find that it's very thick and yellowish because of the butter color. So, in order to know your end result, you need to understand that you need to move from this very consistency to a lighter consistency and lighter milky color. So that's what we are looking at. So you want to give that a very good mix. Yeah. As you can see, the consistency is improving. The more you mix, the better it gets. Yeah, some people use their hands, but we use mixer. Yeah, as you can see, this mix has become a lot lighter and has become a lot more fluid. Yes. We also added our alcohol in here. I didn't remember to video that part, but yeah, that's the consistency we're looking at. So in another bowl, you want to break 6 eggs and also mix that together. Once it's well blended in together, see it is fluffy. Like you can see those foams at the top. You want to mix that very well. You mix it very properly, and then you pour it right into the butter and sugar mix. Yes, you pour that in. Make sure you pour all of it. Your quantity of eggs has to be, like in line with the mixture you're having. You can use 7 to 8 eggs for that, but we use 6 eggs. And that's okay also. So you want to give that a good mix. Mix that properly. Yes, to make sure that everything is well blended in. Yes, you do that properly. Then on another bowl, you sieve your flour. Our measurement for flour right here is 400 grams of flour. You want to give that a good sieve to ensure you remove, sometimes you might find some particles, some things. So you want to give that a good sieve. Sieve that properly. Then you go in with your baking powder. We used for the baking powder we use half tablespoon, and then you also go in with your flavors. Yeah, that's me showing you the different sizes of the spoons. This spoon normally comes with also different sizes of cups. So you want to pour in your flavor. This is a sachet of flavor, a sachet of vanilla flavor. Yeah, the name of this vanilla flavor is mixed vanilla flavor. Yes, don't forget to always separate your mixtures. On one bowl you have your liquid mixture like your sugar, butter, your eggs. On another bowl you want to mix your dry ingredients. That's your flour, your flavor. There are two types of flavors. We have the liquid flavor and the vanilla liquid flavor and the um powdered vanilla flavor and also milk flavor. We also have the liquid milk flavor. So that's the milk flavor I'm showing you right there. You also want to pour it in, give it a very good mix. Yeah, don't be tired of trying to mix or making sure that you blend that mixture properly, because you want to ensure that you don't have lumps in your mixture. So that is us mixing it properly, making sure that we blend everything in properly, well blended in and smooth, to have a smooth batter and a well mixed cake. So that's us still working it in. Then we introduce that mix into our batter. That's our butter and sugar and egg mix. We want to make sure you give that a good stir. You keep turning that and turning it until you see a very smooth consistency. A very, very, you keep doing that till you see a very smooth consistency. Yeah, this is the consistency you're looking out for. You want to make sure you do this. If you don't do this, you end up seeing that your cake is coming out crumbsy like bread. You don't want that. So you also ensure you oil your pans. Please, I'm going to sound this very, very importantly. If you're doing your cake as a beginner, one thing you must learn is how to grease your pan. What I mean is how to oil your pan properly. You can see I am intentionally oiling this pan. If you don't want to have a broken cake, or you don't want to have a cake that you lost some parts of it, you want to make sure that you oil. Yes, I'm oiling the second pan because we want to do stacking. We want to stack the cake and have it two layers. That's why we are using two pan. This is actually size 7, two size 7. This is size 7, the other is also size 7. The one in my hand is also size 7. So we're using a size 7 pan. How to know your measurement of pan? You just get your tape. If you don't have a ruler, you can have your tape. You just go right across one end to another end. You get the size of the pan. That's how you know the size of your pan. If it's on 6, you know it's size 6. If it's on 7, you know that's size 7, and that's how you know the size of pan. So we're also going to be oiling our cupcake pan because we also want to do a few cupcakes. Like I said, we just want to do a little cake. If you watch our measurement, you find out that it's a small measurement. You want to oil those your cupcake pan properly and in between those pans to avoid having your cake stick to the pan when you want to bring them out or having them break. Yes, you want to do that. And something I want to tell you guys also is that you want to make sure that when you're doing a cake, your liquid mix and your solid mix are, you know, are correlating. What I mean is one is not bigger than the other or one smaller than the other. Like, you make sure that they are of the same sizes. Then we went forward to put our mix into the pans we've oiled. As you can see, we are putting it into the pans and even into our cupcake pan. Yes, it's just a small cake, not much, but that's what we went for. That's what we wanted. They are in the pans already, so we are preparing to take them into the oven. That's me showing you the cupcake pans. Yes, this is our oven. I almost forgot showing you guys when we put them in, but this is me coming back to show you that it's in the oven now. This is our local oven. It has both electric and gas area, so we use the gas today. um that's it. Wow, 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 wow. Oh my god. This is so beautiful. Look at that. Huh? Look at how this cake came out so good. Look at this other cakes. Oh, they are so soft. This is us trying to level it. Thank you so much for joining us all through this tutorial. Subscribe, love my channel, like my channel. See you. Bye.